my mother's father worked at the salt mine, and then my father worked at the salt mine, and then I worked at the salt mine, and it was like a family thing that we had in our little town. It was mostly Italians, and there was a few Americans, but the Americans worked as the bosses, and the Italians worked as the laborers. That was their life. They had a company store, they had the company housing.
I had 29 years. I went to work there in June of 1968. And when I first went to work there, I worked in the bagging department. I got kind of hired there as a summer help because I was going to college. But then when September came around, I never went back. I was making money and I wasn't doing well in college, so I stayed on.
When the business was good, we worked, 12 hours a day, like 7 days a week. And the guys who actually stayed in the mine and worked down there would go in the dark and come home in the dark. The guys who worked in the daytime, so they might not see light for a month straight, which I was luckier in. Working on top, we just go in the mine once in a while, and when they needed to check the pumps or when we needed to maintain the shafts and the ventilation.
I worked at the mine about 26 I worked in the mine and 20 on the surface. See, I supervised putting the longest underground conveyor system in the world. See, well, when I first went there, it was all brought in what they used to call mine cars, and then they used to have a locomotive that would pull them in, pull the salt into what we call the foot, where they dumped the salt and then it went to the surface. And then after that, in when was it, 72 I think, we started to put the conveyor system in. Then we put a conveyor system in, and that did away with all the cars, which made it a lot cheaper to haul in, and you needed less men to do it too. I mean, because you had to have men run those locomotives to haul the salt in, where the conveyor was, one man could push the buttons, get all the conveyors started. Could get about 4 miles of conveyor started. One man could do it. No, I liked working in the mine. I didn't mind working in the mine, and I didn't mind working on the surface. It was different, somewhat different, but I didn't mind it at all.
Stuff that was lost. No, there was no loss of life, which is a good thing. But a lot of equipment was lost when that happened. In the good days, it was a good job.
That was a real good place to work. It was like family. Because when I went to work there was all young guys. There was older guys, but I grew up with guys. Worked 30 years with them. I went to some little weddings when their kids got born, their birthday parties. Some of their kids' weddings I went to, so it was quite, and the mine did a lot for you, like the parties they had, and stuff like that, so it was a real good place to work.
was quite a bit of controversy when we had it, we had the collapse, because, you know, some people didn't want to lose their jobs, so they would, you know, pretty much be, what can I say? Pretty much be, you know, they were hurt. It was a lot of hard feelings, because it was like, you know, you didn't want to go against what you were doing, and, you know, hear people complaining about the mine, but you know, you felt bad because it was your livelihood, and it was what we knew around here for over 100 years.